Ashley Howard with Ashley Howard Teaches, and can you believe we're on week 9? So let's get started on tutor planning for Cycle 1, Week 9, 5th edition. So for geography this week, we are doing China. So as we look at China, I like to do it to the song of Joy to the World. So what will it sound like is this. Mongolia, yellow river, yellow sea, Yangtze River, Beijing. Geography in China, geography in China, geography in China. So I will teach them that song, and I will point with a pointer up on my map as I sing them. Now, what I like to do is I like to draw it really big on my board so that they can see these locations because they're kind of smaller on their map. So I'll start off with my pointer, and I'll point to the different places and just have them look up at me. And that's all I want from them is to help them sing this song, because we'll go through this 2 times. I'll point to it as I go through, and I'll have them look. Then what I'll do is have them grab their pens out. As we grab our pens out, I'll have them dot the different locations. But first, before we dot the locations, we are going to touch them with our finger. So we'll go through our song again, doing it to Joy to the World, but we'll go super slow so they can find every location. So they'll point to each one, then we're going to dot with our pen. And then what I have them do is put their pens down again, and I'll have them come up to the board, and they get to pick out a special pointer. Now, I might have a special silly hand. I might just have a long silly straw. I just pick out different items in my house that are funny looking. They might be gloves. There's so many different things that they can use, and have them point to the different locations as we go through. I find that if we just do geography and just get it done really fast, sometimes they're not able to find those smaller locations, and I want them to come home knowing them so well. So that's how I like to do geography this week. So let's move on to history. So for our history sentence this week, we're going to start with around. So we're gonna walk around in a circle, and this music is kind of faster, so we kind of have to go fast. And for 6th, we're gonna put 6 fingers up. And then for Laoso, we're going to go like this and make an L. And then for founded, we're gonna drop to the ground and then pop back up for Taoism and make a T. And then for harmony, I like to have them hold pretend microphones. So they'll go like this for harmony, and with nature, we'll go like this, like a tree growing. Then for Confucius, we're gonna make a big C. And for compassion, we're gonna touch our heart like this. So we're gonna go Confucius and then compassion. Then last for obedience, we're gonna make a big O. So those are our history motions. And then after we've done our hand motions for history, I like to pass out drumsticks. Now, I don't have drumsticks available usually, so I just pick something that'll work. It might be sticks, it might be paper towel rolls, it just depends. And then as we go along, we'll play to the music, our drums. So we'll play on the ground with these drums, almost like rhythm sticks, as we go along and do the song. It just kind of breaks it up and makes it a little bit more fun. So that is what I like to do for history. I also like to pull out voice cards, and some new ones that I found lately are so great. So I want to share this with you soon, and soon I will have available for you on my TPT store some different cards where you can pull those out during class and just have a plethora of choices. So be looking for that in my TPT store. I'll leave the link down below. Now, moving on to science. So science this week is so short. So you'll be able to get through this quick, and we can make it super fun. So what I like to do is I like to bring manipulatives with me. So I'll bring a leaf, I'll bring a stem, I'll have the roots. So I like for them to be able to see that as we go through. So for science, for our hand motions, we're going to do it like this. We're gonna go and put our tippy toes, and we're gonna go leaves. And so we're gonna make leaves as our fingers. And then for stems, we're gonna go really straight like this. And then for roots, we're gonna drop to the ground. So it'll go something like this. Leaves, stems, and then we'll touch the ground with our dangly fingers like this and go roots. and jump up. So that's kind of a cute way to do it. Another way I saw it done from another tutor is they would do head, shoulder, toes as they said it, and they would go faster and faster. I thought that was really cute. So it would go leaf stems, and they would touch their toes and say roots. And they'd go faster, leaf stems, roots, leaf stems, roots. And so the kids love that. They love to do that and kind of compete against each other. So I thought that was a great way to kind of keep it going for such a short science sentence. So get creative. There's so many fun ways you can do it. You can also draw it on the board and just hit it that each child gets to come out and point to them as they go down. Leaf stems, roots, leaf stems, roots. So there's a lot of ways for them to learn this. So let's move on to Latin. Okay, so for Latin this week, for fourth declensions, I guess I was really liking drums this week. So what I like about this one is you can write for each child in your class, you can write the fourth declensions and tape them on the ground with some blue tape and tape it in front of them. So each child will have a little section. This is done before class that they can sit at, and as you go through the fourth declensions, you're going to have them hit each one as they say them together. And what's fun about that is as you go through them a couple times, then you say, okay, everybody peel off the first one. And we're gonna practice saying them as we go through without that one there. And eventually you get to taking them all off and they're patting the floor and they're going through and saying them. So that's how I like to do Latin this week. So let's move on to English. So for English this week, as we go through the preposition song, and there's a great video of preposition song, and I'll link that down below for YouTube that you will just love. Hey guys, if you are getting any value out of this video, would you hit that like button? It helps this channel so much. And I would love to hear, what is your favorite thing about fall time and homeschooling? Just leave a note below, let me know. I love to get back to you. And if you have a question, I am always available to get back as well. So I love hearing from you. So for English, as we go through those prepositions, we're gonna start out saying them really slow. Then we're gonna go faster and faster. And then by the end, I like to give them something else that they can work with. So we might have some shakers that we go through and we say our prepositions with. All in all, I mostly use the song and I teach them those hand motions, and they have so much fun learning it. So check that out in the link below. Now let's move on to math. So for 15s this week, I love to get out my number cards to begin with. Now you may not have seen these, you may have. So let me tell you real fast, you can find these for free. So look down below and you will see a free link to these, and you can just print these out, laminate them. They also have some of the other math things that we'll be doing, and so you will love these. It's a great way to practice at home too. So look for those, they're totally free, and you will find those down below. So for 15s, we start out and we touch each one. So I like to have a voice cards, and we'll pick out a voice. We might do our cowboy voice, we might do our English voice. There's so many voices to choose from. So we'll say them as we go through, and we'll do them with our different voices. Then I like to put our cards down, and I like to have us sit down on the floor, and we do different clapping. So we might do clap in a circle 15, and then go through our different numbers as we go through. And then we might snap. And then what I also like to do is, for this one, is we can hit our partner's hands like this. We might pass around a ball and throw it to gently toss it to one another. So there's fun ways to make math fun. So this is our last week of skip counting. So enjoy, because some of it is going to get harder with those laws. Oh my goodness, so enjoy this now. So let's move on to review. So for review this week, I like to bring out my pumpkin. So what's fun is to have a little fall pumpkin, and what I like to do is cut out different things to put on the pumpkin. So as you say one of the things, you get to put a sticker on the pumpkin. And I have little big googly eyes, I have a nose, I have a hat, I have a scarf. I bring all sorts of stuff. And so what I like to do is bring one pumpkin for one of my teams and one pumpkin for the other team. And I like them to get super creative. So they get to compete to see who can make the most creative pumpkin. So they really enjoy that. It's really fun to watch them just enjoy being creative and answer those review questions and get so excited. And afterwards, I like to take a picture of them so that we can put it in our end of the year slideshow. So that is a really fun way to do a review, especially around this time of year and using pumpkins and making it fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love for you to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Also, check out my website at ashleyhowardteaches.com where you will find more resources, and you can also sign up to talk to me directly over the phone, and we can have a one-on-one conversation about homeschooling and all the questions you might have. So don't forget to check that out. I would love to hear your comments. Let me know what you are struggling with on CC Tutoring. What would you love to see the next video on homeschooling about? Let me know. I always love to hear from you. Lastly, I almost forgot. So these maps are just wonderful. They do not destroy easily. They're vinyl. They are just beautiful, sweet maps. They're perfect for learning geography. And also these shirts you will find, I will leave the link below. There's a 5% discount for this store. So if you're looking for some cute teacher shirts, there is a ton of them. And there's cute these maps. They have different versions. They have a world version also. So you will really enjoy that. It's perfect for your homeschool room. So I hope you will check that out. It was so great that you came by today. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you so much. Goodbye.